morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Good Morning Bouncing. My name is Susan Churchill. I'm so happy to be with you to do another Spring Force Qigong practice with you. Let's start with our 1 minute for peace. So, feet, shoulder, hip distance apart, and just really feel the peace of the earth coming up through the bottom of your feet, getting rid of all the kinks coming out, maybe some butterflies flying out, and then the peace of the universe coming back down. Bring our hands together in prayer position and spend 1 minute radiating peace, bringing it in and radiating it as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Doesn't that feel good already? We already did a good deed today. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Faye. How are you both today? All right. Let's start our practice. So I've got a nice warm, it's warm something or other. It was good. Let's see. Warm understanding. Let's see if I can remember that one. Warm understanding. Ooh, that sounds good. So how can we use the intention of warm understanding in our practice and in our day? Hi, Joanne. Relax your shoulders. Your feet are shoulder or hip distance apart, feeling grounded. Bend your knees a little bit, elbows out, fingers open, spine nice and straight. If you got to move around a little, go ahead. Let the shoulders just sink down. Smile, smile, smile. Tuck your chin in a little bit. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth, and we'll start our bouncing. Bouncing is so beneficial. Just bouncing and allowing your body to wake up, allowing all the energy, your life force within your body to wake up, helping you to bring up energy from the earth, pumping it up through the bottom of your feet. It's called the bubbling springs, to give you, energy for the day. When we breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth, we're helping to detoxify the body as well. Our lungs help detoxify with the breathing and also through the skin, and of course through the large intestine as well. So when we're sleeping or we're hanging out, not being active, food that we eat and the air we're in and all that, and our emotions and stuff can cause blockages and can cause things to build up, little toxins or stuff we don't need to build up in our tissues. Hi, Christine. So the simple act of bouncing can help to move them. So that helps our lymphatic system too. Let's do 5 minutes with our hands over our heads to live to 100. And so when we bring our hands up over our heads, we're actually stimulating the heart and lungs too. Hi, Susan. And we let the hands flap, stimulating all kinds of little chi buttons or energy channels, which the buttons there are being activated, sending the information through to wake up the chi in 6 different meridians that start in the hands. And of course, then your feet are getting stimulated too, and there are 6 different um, meridians that start in the feet. So we're really waking up all the organs just by bouncing and letting our hands flap. It's very amazing, isn't it? And focus on your out breath for a while, 2 or 3 breaths, or maybe more, depending if you're feeling. Maybe you woke up and you had one of those dreams where you're just running around all day, all night in it. Or it's the end of the day and you're just looking to unwind. Allow yourself to soften. So whether you're waking up or you're getting yourself ready for the end of your day, or any time in between, of course, just allow yourself to wake everything up. So everything's awake, everything's soft, everything's just humming along. And then you can scan your body slowly from the feet up to the head, or from the head down to the feet. And notice if your body is telling you something. Notice if your chi is telling you something, saying, ooh, focus over here because there's this little crick in my back between my shoulder blades, or whatever it might be. Or your lungs, you've got some kind of a cold, you got a little congestion. And definitely have your hands up best you can. You could do Spring Force Qigong sitting, standing, or lying down. Anything you can't do physically, use your visualization. It helps, so feel it. Visualize yourself standing and bouncing, and do the best you can to feel it. Feel the chi bouncing up and down, even if you're laying still, or almost still. That will definitely help you. One more minute of beautiful bouncing with our hands over our head. Live to 100. Yes, Master Lin has said this for years. Bounce for 5 minutes with your hands over your head every morning. Within an hour of waking up, you live to 100. So if it's not an hour before, let's just bring ourselves back to, or within an hour, let's bring ourselves back to that time of day and get the benefit. Because when you're working with your energy and your chi, there is no time and space, right? So you know, if you've done long distance healing on someone, or someone's done long distance healing on you, absolutely. Release all those constraints that have put on ourselves. Listen to your chi. Take your hands down, well done, on the 5 minutes of bouncing, and then allow yourself to go side to side, and your head is moving, and your shoulders are moving, and you're still bouncing if you can. And you can feel twisting, gentle twisting and opening in the spine. And the arms, you just let go like they're ropes. And just slowly unwind. Feel yourself so alive. Warm understanding, I think. Yes. Yay, warm understanding. So, why we're bringing in warm understanding? Because that's on my list. What does it mean? I'm not sure. So, let's see if we can figure it out. Warm understanding. Well, we're warming up. We're feeling ourselves moving. Warmth also is kindness and compassion, understanding. Warm understanding. This is a good one. So let's stand with our feet shoulder hip distance apart. Bend the knees, elbows out. Stretch your fingers and toes. Just for now. And let's just contemplate warm understanding for a minute before we go back to our shoulder shrugs and our tapping. Give a little scan and see if warm understanding sticks to one part or another. Just kind of for fun. Let's see. Like you say, warm understanding and like your right shoulder blade like glows, or your hip or something. And ask, how can I use warm understanding in my practice? All right. So let's do our shoulder shrugs. Lift the shoulders, head goes back. We can still contemplate that. Release the shoulders down, head comes up, feel spinal fluid coming up, bathing the brain. Our brain is younger and younger. Pull the shoulders down and release. 2 more times. And release. Feel the spinal fluid and chi rushing up, clearing the brain and all the senses, and then pull the shoulders down. Release any stress. Have that still swirling feeling of warm understanding go through you as we continue. 1 more shoulder shrug, head back. And release down, your head comes up. Now all the thoughts and everything that you no longer need are getting a little wash, and pull the shoulders down. Awesome. Tap your cheekbones. So under your eyes, right there, close as you can to the eye socket. Beginning of the eyebrows, again, right in the beginning. That's also like the corner of the eye socket, isn't it? Cup the top of your head. Feel the vibration going down. How far down can you feel the vibration without totally whacking yourself on the head? And also remember to cup. And then the base of the head, can you feel the vibrations going up to the forehead when you do this? Maybe down the spine. Come to the C7. Massage this in a circular way, or with 2 hands, 1 hand, or a pinch and release. Open up and stimulate your heart by clapping. Cup the inside of the left elbow, waking up the lungs some more. Left side, and then right side. Under the arms, we're back to the heart. Hi, Dorothy. Let's do 2 more sets. If you want to feel the vibration, then hold for a moment or two and feel the vibration. See where it goes. One more set. Maybe the warmth is like your heart is, that kindness, you're understanding through the warmth and the kindness. This is what it's really making me think, isn't it? Rub the kidneys, hold the kidneys, breathe in. Tap the tailbone, tap the hips, and then come down to your knees and cup the tops of your knees first, and just send in happy vibrations. Send in your favorite song vibrations. Whatever song your knees want. Is there a certain song that comes up and you have to dance to? Maybe send that one in. Come up on the toes, down on the heels. Avoid this if you're pregnant, otherwise enjoy it. Know that you're helping your bone density, and it's a great way just to like let go. It's like, all right, you're a puppet and you just let everything go. Oh, how's that? Whew, feels good already. Okay. Warm understanding. Feet, shoulder, hip distance apart. Bend your knees, elbows out. Stretch the fingers and toes. Send the chi to the ends of the fingertips and the toes. And then release. All right. Feel your form. So stack yourself up the way it normally just feels good, right? So your spine's nice and straight, your shoulders are soft, and your hips can move in and out to see, tilt to see where you feel really good. And then you get to a point where your body's just holding itself effortlessly. That's where we want to find that point. Tuck your chin in. Smile, smile, smile. Smile stands for start my internal love engine. Tip of the tongue touching the roof of the mouth behind the front teeth. Switch your breathing, if possible, to in and out through the nose for the rest of the practice. With your spine nice and straight, let's visualize a beautiful sun above us. And it's just pouring down light and love throughout us with, how about, it'll pour down with warm understanding of what we need. And feel it going down the spine and emptying anything, just helping to release and transform any extra energy you no longer need into something beautiful. Notice our lower dantian is so strong, a strong, gentle light. And maybe with our practice, we bring it up to the middle dantian and that beautiful light there, and it's just warm and compassionate and ready for our healing movements. And see yourself as light. So we're going between light and form. Say the password, I am in the universe. Can you feel that? The universe is in my body. The universe and I combine together, and you connect to what's most divine for you, and you pour in all the all the desires you have for healing, for having a happy day, for family and pets and your bulbs coming up or the leaves turning, for your community, for the safety of everyone on the roads and in the air. How about we give the earth so much love? Whatever the earth needs too, we get the chi from the earth and why not reciprocate? Of course. Just like going through your body and saying, toes, I love you. I really do. Thank you so much for everything you do. Go through every part of your body like that. And once you've figured out everything you want to ask and be grateful for, then we start our practice. So we want our healing movement. Let's go to movie of yin and yang because that one is so beautiful. And we take our right hand over our upper chest, left hand over the lower dantian. The elbows are out, the fingers are open. We have space between our body and our hands. Visualize a column of light from the top of your head to the bottom of your torso. See if you can feel it. Maybe you can feel that light. Maybe it's here, maybe it's like way out here, pushing your hands out. This is called forming of yin and yang. So enjoy this and see if you can feel light from your hands, beam of light coming in to the heart, the middle dantian, into the lower dantian. Or maybe you feel it the other way. That's interesting. I haven't thought of that before. See if you can feel the warmth of the chi moving through you. Melt. Melt a little bit. Melt a little bit. And then we'll move the front hand, or the top hand comes out and down, and the left hand comes in and up, and we just let the elbows slowly guide the hands up and around and down and around in this elliptical pattern. And we're moving this column of light, and we're helping to release anger and helping to heal the liver system, which includes our eyes. Isn't that wild? We bring in happiness. We're cultivating happiness by this movement. So go at your own pace. Some days you might go a little faster. Some days you're going to go so slowly. You might do, 1 or 2 revolutions. And allow yourself to feel, especially with the palms and the fingers, because there's so many receptacles there. See, what does your chi feel like? Be curious. It's yours. It's your life force. You don't need to be shy. Make acquaintance with your chi. And let's do this for a few more minutes. I'm going to go over today, so if you need to leave right at 8, you have 2 minutes. I would like to do 5 minutes of this. if for a moment, because this came to me, you feel how we are all doing this together as one. And that doesn't mean we're doing it at the same rate or anything, but feel as if we are helping each other at the same time that we're helping ourselves. And we can allow ourselves to connect to anyone who we think this would be helpful for, and connect to everyone else who does any kind of practice like this, or is meditating, or anyone vibing with us, saying, hey, join us. We're bringing in happiness, folks. Releasing anger. Let's do it. You're invited. Wherever you are right now, wherever you're at. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the intention of bringing in happiness and releasing anger, all beings. With warm understanding. And the next time your hands come in front of each other, in front of the lower dantian, we're going to hold them here. Space between both of your hands, space between your body and your hands. But you may feel so much more chi when your hands are like this, and going a conversation going into the lower dantian, maybe all the way through and around to the universe and back through the other side of your hands. Why not? We can have that kind of a loop. Feel that. How does that feel? You're like a lenses, right? You have two lenses, and you're bringing that beautiful happiness through you with this beautiful warmth and understanding. That feels really, really good for me. I hope that feels good. Okay, so let's bring our attention back to the lower dantian and allow all the chi we've cultivated to gather as a ball. All the experiences you had, because we may not even notice what's happening today, but bringing in those experiences is going to help us to understand them more the next time we practice and the next time we practice. So bring it all in and let it spin. Spin, spin, spin. Smaller and brighter, smaller and brighter, smaller and brighter. Keep going. And you don't have to worry about your taking anybody else's chi. It's all yours. It knows you, comes back to you. Even if it was all flying out in the universes, it comes back to you. And all the beings that joined us, it goes back to them. Theirs goes back to them. And all of them spin, 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 and turn into a tiny little energy pill. You tuck it deep behind the navel. And we're gonna put our hands together first, and let's just do 3 bows and thank everyone who is here and everyone else who was with us in any form. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you. And let it go so deep. That warm understanding, that warmth that comes to you for understanding what a brilliant experience you just had. We all just had together. Awesome. And so then we'll rub our hands. We're going to bring ourselves out, unless of course you don't need to, or you want to continue, go to sleep or meditate, then you don't need to do this. But if you want to come back to the present moment so you can continue with your day, then rub your hands, rub your face, pat your head, cup the base of your head. Let's do that for a little longer. We're just going to give a lot of chi into our brain. We might need brain power today. Rub your ears. Pull your earlobes. Listen to I don't know if you can hear my alarm going off. At least it's happy. It's all happy. One giant 10,000 hand breath in. Allow the universe to pour all these gifts into you. They're saying, whoa, you went so deep here, 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 here. Here's some understanding. Here's some warm understanding. And we draw it in and know we're going to give as much as we get as we say thank you, thank you, thank you. I send you many, many blessings. Put my glasses back on. And I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Hi Pam. Hi Ellen. Thank you, everyone. Have a beautiful day.